sorry I was a little bit late, guys, because Nancy Pelosi just called me, and I was like, who's this? She's like, Nancy Pelosi. I got inside info. And I'm like, oh, okay, sure, hand it over. And I was like, oh, really? I did hear about the return on investment you made in 2024, so share. She was like, oh, did you ever hear about XRP? I'm like, what's that? She said it's the next big thing for the new financial system. I was like, oh, we knew 2K per XRP, 4 digits, and I just shut that damn phone off because it's time. Hello, everyone. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. XRP is around $3.16. Manipulation is going heavy as we speak. Do not be fooled. I told you, lots of volatility this week. Lots of volatility. I can't believe Bitcoin is holding strong. How is XRP dumping, but Bitcoin and Ethereum are holding strong? It's about to happen. That's why. Okay, it's about to appear very shortly. The only person who in the entire world to tell you that, hey, it always happens on Sundays. Aladdin is on the loose. Aladdin is on the loose. Somebody stop Aladdin. There's literally a bot running that does this to XRP every Sunday, and the bear knew 8 years ago today. Now, guys, are to the fun part of XRP in the XRP community. Now, this is quite interesting. From Bearable123, try not to sell your XRP before 6 p.m. EST. Between Sunday 6 p.m. EST and Monday 9 a.m. EST. Hold on for dear life. How did he know? The only coin that's dumping a lot relative to Bitcoin and Ether, it's XRP. Past 24 hours, down minus 2%. Ethereum minus 0.05%, and then Bitcoin is actually in the green, plus 2%. How is that even possible? That's how you know there's something happening here behind the scenes that people aren't paying attention to, but we know the truth, we know the code. So what's about to happen? What's about to appear? Let's see. Now, Big Short once upon a time today, August 10th, replied to someone, and replied to Ruby C. She was like, so close. And then he replied, very, but so close to what? Well, this. I heard an explosion nearby. Wait. Supposedly, what explosion could that be? Literally, metaphorically, right? Maybe if we look above, underwater, who knows? It could be connected to TCRB, right? Borealis, guys. Possibly. But he told us so close, very. So this was a tweet right here, guys. Let's see the replies. Not especially reassuring. The rising of the Phoenix, EMP, which Japanese fund blew up. This was from all from last year, guys. But fascinating, huh? Whatever appears, don't worry. XRP fixes it, but it could be as an explosion. The prices are moving higher. Right, there's a lot of explosions that these riddlers are hearing. Perhaps noise from Mr. Poole. Boom! On 824 as well. Right? 810 today. What's this? What's really this explosion that could be incoming? Maybe 4 digits, right? Nancy Pelosi knows, so we do too. And we know from the riddlers. We knew a long time ago, actually. Here we go. August 2025 Sky events. What do we have here? August 9th was the full moon. It was the sturgeon moon, guys. Okay, so this just appeared, and there's a bunch more happening. Wow, look at all these other alignments and celestial events. But first, we must look at August 9th. So this just appeared. What did? We literally cracked the code, folks. So we have August 9th. What was it? Full moon, right? Now I literally have the moon phases indicator here, and the gray moons, the gray circles are the full moons. Okay, the new moons are the blue circles right there. So a full moon just occurred. Okay, and what is a full moon? Well, during consolidation phases, I don't think it works too well as during rampage phases. Okay, during pump phases. Look at the previous time a full moon appeared. That literally happened, guys. And then the new moon, the dump moon, right? It dumped. That was the top of the run, basically. Look what just happened previously as well. Wow, this literally called it. This full moon, it literally called it to the exact day. What? And then the new moon struck, and it literally called the dump. Wait, this is whoa. Wait, this actually the moon's actually has some type of effect on the markets. Wait, this is strange, right? So maybe if the markets were alive, maybe like 1,000 years ago, we could look at the moons and buy and sell just by looking at it, guys, right? But we don't need to do that. We don't need to look above because we just have this indicator right here, right? And another full moon just struck yesterday. So is this about to repeat? It will if we're in like a bullish momentum. Okay, if it's ranging like this, I don't think the full moon the moon phases indicators works too well when we're like ranging. Actually, it doesn't. Yeah, I mean it's kind of 50-50, I feel like. Okay, ranging, but during trends it works a lot better. That's the word I was looking for, during trends. But not to mention, yeah, do not sell right here because it seems like a Binance is manipulating these assets. Crazy. Now, remember, we heard an explosion nearby, right? The Riddlers talked about. This happens today or yesterday. An explosion nearby. This reminds me of this coming soon. An explosion nearby, right? Even Marty Party says, well, there's this type of target. The minimum is $3.60, the previous high, right? Looks like some type of flag pattern, doesn't it? On the line chart, it does to me, right? What is the target of that? Like here, all the way up there, possibly, right? Wow, that's like over $1 target, maybe like $4 to $5. Again, this week will be very volatile. Let us prepare because look at all the liquidity that has been built and formed on the daily time frame, right? It's going to be whiplashing. I don't really know if we're going to go down here. That's the issue, right? I don't know if we're going to go down there at all, even though I know there's a bunch of liquidity. It doesn't matter because sometimes they don't take the liquidity, right? When there's a trend that has taken place, they don't take liquidity from the place they don't want to revisit, right? What I do see is this is major. Look at all that liquidity. Who has their stop losses or their liquidation price at $4? Whoever has it, please just take it right now, right? Just please don't even be in that short, because obviously XRP is going to go for that at some point in time. Who knows when, but possibly soon. Check this out, guys. Maybe perhaps we are so close. Smile from Ripple Crippler, right? We are so close, very much so. This was all for today. Okay, well, not from Ripple Crippler, but there was a connection to Big Short, right? Meaning we're so close. Now, Mr. Poole told us to buckle up, right? Put your seatbelt on because this was posted for 8/10 right here, right? August 10th, and this human being basically just put or it was already on, right? It was already on him. Now, a seatbelt could mean a few things, right? Maybe we're about to accelerate. The car is about to drive very quickly now, or to put it on because, hey, we may crash, right? So you don't, oh, wow. I never thought about that perspective, right? It could actually there's a double meaning here, right? Put it on so you don't fly off the damn car when we're driving 88 miles per hour traveling back to the future, or it can mean something bad. I don't know though, or just maybe to be cautious as well. Green Tunnel, August 10th from Ripple Riddler, right here, guys. The Ace of Spades, I think that card is. Trying to cheat at cards. Car is about to run him over. Wait, he is in a green tunnel, right? He's in the middle of the lane. If you guys didn't realize, are we about to run him over, guys? This is fascinating, huh? Ace of Spades means stocks, financial papers, and good long-term investments. Oh, wow. It is a sign that you have to strike a balance between accumulating wealth and having time to spend it. Ace of Spades is a very positive omen for your future, living in a happy marriage, traveling, hobbies, and more generally, living the life as you like it. Whoa. The Riddlers literally blessed us with luck, right? Blessed our future with all those positive signs. How many ace of spades are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them, right? Like 5A9. What do we think, guys? Well, obviously it means something positive, right? For the future, right here. But maybe we have to go through the storm first. I don't know. Here comes from Mr. Poole. United States Bank's not safe. 8:10 today. Okay, the timestamp. You know what's fascinating about that? Well, maybe U.S. banks are not safe. Bank of America issues warning about a potential collapse of the United States dollar. Dun dun dun. It is over. A bank is stating it today or just yesterday. Bank of America, right, issues warning about a potential collapse of the United States dollar. But guess what? We know the truth. They don't. How are we ahead of the banks? But they obviously know. They want to trick you. The United States dollar, Mr. Poole told us, it will dissolve. Okay, there won't be a collapse. There could be. I'm not sure. I guess there will be for it to dissolve, right? It's gonna like dissolve into water to become more liquid, as in more digital. Okay, so it's gonna collapse and probably transform itself into a CBDC or something like that. And oh wow, from July to August, the Baba Cook's timeline. What is that? The dollar, right? It all happens during this time. Could it happen here relatively shortly now? The collapse of the system, as we have been talking about for years. That's crazy, huh? What do we think, guys? And this was for today's date as well, but back in 2022. Look at this one. This one seems like a crazy warning. It seems like America's end is near, right? If we just connect the dots, maybe that's why he put on your seatbelts, right? Because something bad could be on the horizon, and you don't want to leave this world before witnessing the new era, the new financial system. 8:10 as well. Look at the bankers, right? Look at him, guys. He's so rich that he has cash, money falling out of his pockets. It won't even stay still, right? It's just like leaving away from him, guys. Wow, this is crazy, huh? But remember, XRP is the pot of gold. No matter what happens, just hold on. Do not sell. That's what they told everyone. Okay. Okay, so that's pretty much it, guys. Look at this one, though. Right, today's National Melon Day from Howard Moon. Melons. BNY Melon, perhaps? I don't know. Do I have anything on here do I need to talk about for today? No, I don't, guys. Okay, fine. This last one, then. The fountain for today's video. Perhaps 321 is the 80th day. 8 times 10 is today. Right? So, we'll see what happens, guys. Oh, wait. Big Short once upon a time tweeted out 80? Really? That comes out today as well, right? It's 8 times 10 equal 80. Fascinating. So, let's see what happens next. But things are getting crazy. Just stay safe out there. Let's see what comes up next. Nancy Pelosi knows, and we do too. Not financial advice. But it's amazing. See ya.